ambulance ibaka. What the gun a dream? Yet what Jiran Senibia? Yabo Kwadu. One for ye Sikano and Shebaby also the Sheye. And I was a Magana as I should sika. I said, me walk out in Yano, the Attorney General. Yamianum Ukraine or Akukudropa. Wajina Pinti se Bema, se on Magana and Frisika. Akasakasa Abana swore, Nkomodia Abana swore, a chopper Abana swore, Nano, one paba. Yankotia. Openiba con my friend Japa. Ono sir, Attorney General Friend Anajo. Can't try to say, Assem on can say. Attorney General Nya Sada. San say Attorney General Ordina Dance Yana Kwakodom Court Dada. Attorney General Yamramu Yakani say we're closing the case. Why ye? Ne crata in now diako. Assem no need the home. Assem no Aquako say no. And need the whole say plain Yamun Chemu. And this if one say, Assemidian Yakako dear. And Kamia say, I saw your minority leader in 9, a son in sa. And then you be chantro. Tape and then boy, no, I throw tape. Tape no, I doctored. Yakikasi ni, Yakichibia film. Yashada Shadam, at the Abbey from Fidia, their film. And ya in a tantan, Yamba Tuntua Bontina, taper, oh bar, oh Hanana Snatcher, man, stop it. Oh, it has more than what can play, Mama, Miss A. Nadania Cheche, who's when your tape? Oh, by half in a tape, no saber running home commentary as I say. It will put tape, Nana do baby almost and Guasiabana, or Smunao, Smo, where ya Attorney General, Samana or can, or Dilly Dino, or can say, or say, Mama, man, and goes Mama. And Mguasia press conference beno. Also wa dance here. Jaina Ghana for journalist. Mwajumu do. Mwajumu pi. Na obia kwa fa tape you akikambom. In fact, I was there. Omu WhatsApp. Bi omu de clear. Omu say Attorney General. Any papa ne kasa 28 minutes or 26 minutes. Yes sir. Tape omu boy enso no. Eya 14 or 15 minutes. Tape no omu boy. 16. Just like Marco, you be from the Biasham, the voice be a PM for baby. Sunset more time, Godfred Dame. It's move some way in the bazaar. Attorney General Godfred Dame on resign or China. Or because word in Attorney General. In fact, His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Soba, no Bamana Attorney General, because we're the Attorney General. No? When a Jumaye pa now Attorney General where we in the case where we in the Bibia Bone Kura Wusu Attorney General Tini baby and a Muamu lawyer for Tro Crata the brain say and Pap Mo who says 7 mudi for and Nuntino Musre Niamremu ye freno plea bargain and our plea negotiation. Sanse Quadu now the abomino, my men on Tinasi, Niansha home, Niansha a cabin me boy ya metia. Mama sa big C company ya or this ambulance don't try a truck by. Say obetua sika no also obetua me won krata ni ya ha. Na ever me wo jan krata nya mo fama me. Ni nyina wo ha say company ni say onu betua 2 million euros. Otua wi obesa ba be fa eye na nyina ko. 2 million euros. Abusia fon krata ni. We in free ho. Let us almost try. The lawyer, letterhead. Let us almost try. Let us almost try. Omuba be patch or say. Ampa a canaba. Ye beba before your ambulance to na de buy no. Na yet you are 2 million euros. Edia mamu. And Attorney General said there be a big C company no. Ono asema ye di wo court no on kan ho bi. Lawyer Nibeka say, big sin on your party to assemna ekoso no. Na obi asabi wudi asema won ka ho bi. So na no asembrew na say ne osa ko chase ni se ko peska na hefa na kwako hu no. And Attorney General said, "Debbie, mo a moye party no, se mo na mo de sa asem ne ba se mo na mo de ba dia e na obesum. Se bin ka wa ni bone a ka be ka se ye obi 2 million euros. No masa be fa cars na ko. Eti ebura na obi di wani ma ode wo ko ye wura Godfred Dame fie. A wo kwa pa cho sa asem no nje mu no. E wura to forcing. Wada pedi na edeji no. Asam no yan ka o media mu ye be ka no law court. Say yo mo so mba be dwane afi law court. No mo de mo nsan be to media mo boa. Enya adwuma ne, enya adwuma kire. What Ghana ka? Go and answer. Where the Ghana dream? Go and answer. Yes, what Ghana chrono? Go and answer.
For me, sure, we are Wabaswa or Shemi. I am go to 101 or Facebook, go to 101 or YouTube. So, and it's Waba Hasea, Namesro say Brani in Incomo. Simple. Mo tiebi. Anyanko fo we mu na asemi beto dwa Godfred Dame office wonom di issues bi ba ye se omo di press release abani nyom ho nyoma no. Omo beka say omo so video ho a omo a record a extra time a Richard Jakpa eko Attorney General hoko di nkomo no. Agana ya tungwasi aba o. Ya tungwasi aba. Na on say Mr. Kwaku Anansi Asare. No ye former say oye legal school no nem so na yes omo head o se bibisa. Or making it clear say odi kan 2017 January say the way a Kufado see appointing go for no. Na memu we no scandals abe engulf in the door so pa. Ene ekoso no. Na onim nature on or person go anymore ase a on or malbre nature be ma time say few phone so no. Na hwe ne si kwantempon so. Nanka o say conversation a course between Jakpa and Attorney General no 26 minutes NDC 4 adopted adie no say NDC 4 no atwitwa bi afimo yi bi afimo intinkamo ya press conference no say adie bia no ye worry say wo si fake wo dia definitely no in about 90% in most cases no so adie bi a fake in 90% issues no obenya ni original no into original conversation e we hefa we say 28 minutes and on my 16 minutes in his 16 minutes no and on my 28 no my 16 minutes inti de aka no so de aka no sa 12 minutes no kofa be so so we are something bi ene ho issue aba ye can Attorney General say abegina say on resign ne and resign china because onim na ye adwuma onwom ho din asem no enye public no ne be abeka no ye be kwa akoka no court na onim so obeka akoka no court ade na obeyi nsem ano in public na de ma aban we hu se omunya intelligence say sa asem o kan ye say company no a omoton car no edima Ghana no catch yen say asem aba ho pinche aba ho a omba be omudi esika be ma na omba be sesa eka adai ena yem pursue anu mo adai nti na omba ni pursue adai na Attorney General no say company no nye party to the case ni kura no a the question ni say adai nti ena yemfa a clever way near pursue near just 2 million euros. No, on my former casting call. Na yesu so yanyi yesiga. Ade ne ndie bonye. You see, when people are bent on trying to prove a point, but the point they want to prove, no, it makes sense, no, sa neighbor. Ghana moye from so. Ghana moye from so ankasa. Say mokofa na nabi ne nseso no. Makofo mabesi Ghana for so. Let's assume say obi a ye propaganda. Obi a per se or like or try na or man for gidi or candy. Press conference mi ni omuye hwan de na obegie di. De oba ya obekasa obeka kasa gu otra ene de oba ya or kasa or the WhatsApp message or the voice recordings e de ababeto no omudian ena on the superficial basis no obekasa or kan bibi tia esi edunketia.
Conscience could not allow him to do so. The now dishonorable Attorney General then dangled the assurance that Richard Jakpa's acceptance to testify the Attorney General's way was not going to get him into any difficulty. Tell a lie and we will set you free. That was the agenda. If you tell a lie and we nail our enemy, not the state's enemy, but our enemy, we will set you free. And he says, no, my conscience doesn't allow me to do that. Conspiracy against an accused person. In the recording under reference, Richard Jakpa reveals that Godfred Dame had met him on several occasions at the residence of a Supreme Court judge, sitting Supreme Court judge, to impress upon him to testify in a manner that the prosecution wants in order to fix and wrongly jail the minority leader, Dr. Tufosa. Godfred Dame did not refuse this statement by Richard Jakpa, except to caution him that they were speaking on phone and that he was not sure if anyone was recording their conversation. It's all contained in that tape. Also, Godfred Dame is heard in the recording urging and coaching Richard Jakpa, albeit with strong protest from Mr. Jakpa, to provide answers that Jakpa knows to be false to the court. There is the issue of the professional misconduct too. The audio recording provides incontrovertible evidence of professional misconduct on the part of Godfred as a lawyer and a prosecutor. By talking to a represented person in an ongoing trial on the blind side of the represented person's lawyer and the represented person to testify in a manner that aids the prosecution's case, Godfred Dame violently violated the legal professional code of ethics rule 2020 LI 2423 in many ways. I'm not a lawyer, but this was passed in Parliament. I'm a parliamentarian. This gross professional misconduct on the part of no less a person than the Attorney General, who was the leader of the bar, bears a high responsibility to adhere to the rules of ethics of the legal profession, is reprehensible and totally unpardonable. The next one has to do with the fabrication of evidence to pervert the course of justice. Minister of Justice fabricating evidence to pervert the course of justice. It is instructive to note that in the audio recording, Godfred Dame is heard persuading Mr. Japa not to end his testimony by a particular time to allow him to travel, Godfred Dame, to travel. The dishonorable Attorney General is also heard persuading Mr. Japa to procure and submit a fake medical excuse duty to the court, which he was scheduled to testify before that morning. Attorney General and Minister of Justice was to enable Godfred Dame travel abroad without missing Japa's testimony. Attorney General, you are asking somebody who is before court for what you claim to be one crime to go and commit another one, to come and deceive the court. By asking a witness to fabricate evidence to deceive a court, Godfred Dame, the Attorney General, sought to undermine the judicial and justice administration process in this country. This conduct of Godfred Dame constitutes the offense of perjury, which is a crime punishable under the laws of Ghana. This section 213 and 214 of the Criminal and Other Offences Act 1960, Act 29. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, I would at this stage invite you. You have been salivating for some time now. I want to invite you to the content of this recording, after which I'll make some important observations. Let me allow you.
Yes, but then the financial instrument for the project is an irrevocable letter of credit. So that credit letter has already been sent. The contract requires that you pay by excess of credit. Yes, in addition, we should establish it upon the strength of the contract. So already you have paid upon the strength of the contract for every 50 abulas. Yes. Upon the strength of the contract for every 50 abulas, since there was no advance compensation, advance payments, that LC was a security that you have to establish ahead. No problem. The contract with the 50 abulas. Is it the contract with the contract for every 50 abulas? No. Pardon? Is it the contract? I'm saying upon the strength of the contract for every 50 abulas. Yes. Is it the contract with every 50 abulas? If the contract is for 200 ambulances in tranches of 50. Good, hold on. So the contract for 50 ambulances is different from this one? No. It is 100 ambulances, which has been broken down within the contract for every, you establish LC for every 50 tranche. So you have 4 LCs for the 200 ambulances.
Can you pause that?
No. You see, the problem I have in accepting that for you
is pushing.
in their letters that confirm that, both from the
Pause. You see, the witness is telling you what the situation is, what the true facts are. And you say he should testify in a certain particular way. And that it won't create any difficulty for him. He will go free and somebody else will be jailed for dishonesty. And the witness keeps insisting that it is against his conscience, he cannot do what you want done. Continue. Continue.
That is for every 50 ambulances. That confirms that. And I'll be sending those letters in. So I cannot go against what the letters say and the contract say because I was the agent at that time. That business was the agent.
Everything on site. Everything shall be in your control. They have no advantage.
Yes.
What is advantage?
What it means is that you are not the supplier was not going to pay any cash, any money for him to use in procuring all the accessories and everything to manufacture. So the manufacturer will use his own money to buy the ambulance vans, all the accessories from across the globe. With the security from government being the LC. And the LC has been conditions precedent.
Yeah, advance means not being paying the advance of the delivery of the goods.
They said no advance payment.
Yes, advance means that you are paying before the goods are delivered to you.
No, they said no advance payment. Not that there's advance payment. No advance. Either you will not pay.
Yes, until the goods are delivered to you.
Yes.
Until the goods are delivered, you don't pay at all.
You don't pay.
So, and then also, the goods I say that payments shall be a free manner. Everything on site of goods. What is the giving us on site of goods?
What else on site of goods means is that when you ship the documents, when you ship the goods, when you ship the goods from your port of origin.
Yeah. Where there's no need say you be born in a first, let's establish say NDC for no can say or more conversation between Richard Jakpa, any attorney general, true or false, true. That is the first thing I was see you. The people said say Aquanum MSA catch the court and say keep this one on record. I am testifying. On say NPP for no, I don't know baby omukusunya omolo. And nuntina omo enya lawyer and nase judge obeka biama omo na omo ho kire wo no. Richard Jakpa asemu a okaye e wo court no enya allegation no court dem ho no obi ko gina witness box no na okasa bibi fa obi hu court no it is no more allegation. And on allergy because courtroom or no man evidence into a witness statement no I'm making no allegation. Any allegation. What I say? Any allegation. And na say no, what they bad the court of public opinion Omodi audio na beto wo se asem no ayebe kan ye no ana asem no abrante ne ko kan ye no na abrante ne wonyina so Intigana fo nyina ho hwe won se na na bi se asem ne be kan no court ye de be ye omo fan court omo court a omo lawyers na e wo ho omo judges na e wo ho no omo mbu asem no emfa ma ho omo that is from 2000 election petition ebe nyina ye hu se de mo pese mo de court no ye no mo de ye dada ti mo nkoso ye hu se akwawe MP asin of MP ni sui sa mumma verdict e wa asem so na aye basa enti eno dey no to it but Ghana phone nyina atiase say there was a conversation between Jakpa and Attorney General. And in the first place, why are you engaging someone without the knowledge or the notice of the lawyers? We are one, and there are series of evidence I was say na yatna hase yaka. Me kan na me dey say 2024 elections ni mo. 2024 elections no. Ebe yese ye be manipulate nioma bebre na asan ko yese enya wonti ase a fa court. And this is what I'm stating here. Sa mistake no. And last time I catch a see dun ketia no. Sa press conferences we no. E won hia yo. De e won hia ya na say omo before say yen declare elections no. Na mo ayi mo dwuma nyina awie. Because nipa ne de na ni che say I born na ye media no opa ye nkobu sa papa na ote ase no. Sa papa no one ne wa yonko bi. Chinchintina ye nkobu sa papa bi ote honom no. Sa papa no ene akoda no ewo ayonkofa bi. Akoda no edi dwuma sununkum bi de ma papa no enti ebeye se papa no obetwitwa age ne ba no. Obetwitwa age akwa no di between amano no. Minianom a mo ba hase ya. On se de bia me kan asem kire mo se. Enye afi ni ebe pe obi ate wo. Enti aya na ye me ya se mo aba hase mu bitie asem na ye ka no. Kwase bi ba bebe fremu a na mo di mo energy nyina na mu ujina no. Maka cho se sa nipa wi ono no atenidie no ope. Chai no. Munjano no onkoto na ba. Why? You start a conversation. Me hwa obi a person or react to kwase ya wa be pie conversation ya ye no. Why should you do that? Why should you allow stupidity to fester? Tell Ghana before mama ya the air course no. I am hosting the program. Obi a me pese me react to the comment no me hu bibia. Why should you react to obodamfo? That is why I make us say enkofo bi organa ho a me say omo ye tribal bigots, omo ye jimifo, omo mpe development, omo hia hwe, di omo hia ne say obeka che omo say omo agimi na ya omo ya na omo akoso atena omo gimi mo. Enna ya na e ka che Kumasifo ne asantefo ni bi omo nti ase no. Aya omo say yedi asantefo anase yedi friends say Kumasifo atem. Yes, because odina gimi mu ade ekoso enye o ka kire no still a wo say wa na midina. Sa nipa no ye ntu nefo. Nipa wo say mu no ye ntu nefo. Udina tem no wa hu ni gimi na wa ye no de agina mu wa hu no okọ. Just allow such ones to fool. Minianom Munio enye sa de bia no ma sheda na me devote time. Ediamamo. Allow people to be whatever they want to be. Me block your man, come block your mother. Me, I don't block people. Me block you da. Because once you are talking about somebody, you have to also create the opportunity for people to also share their views on you. I'm not here for you to come and praise me. What I say? Inti mama ejimi foni hia wo mo ha so that o ka chense wo ejimi ana ye na koma ja ba de bia no ye start ye na oni ye betena akosi awiye That's it. Ghana for let's be wise, let's be savvy in our operations. Share. And na make Attorney General kro ho asem. Sa Attorney General we. Oni J Mensa. Oni Chief Justice. Omo de Ghana at the time bomb so. Masa. Attorney General we. Wetimi ama Santro Kofi. Akpafu Lipe any lolobi. Semi no kasei. Bantima for member of parliament. Sanko for na yebo mudi no nibi because of Godfred Dame the crow no adwen e woni trim. That's it. And they cannot on sani passion on to me nye law adwuma e wa abrochi kro biaso with the mentality no enunti e no ye quick no ma kwhye Ghana no. There are about 90% of lawyers in Ghana. Omuntumi nya adwuma obroni man so because broni man so no se case na lawyer no okudi ama no enye case papa obeka no kra say ade we enko babia recently madam for baako eyimi nua ye madam for bibia why an application e dia akọ ekro bi so obi ye professor wo kro ni so na busuani ye professor wo kro ni so and also was sponsor nipa no na ekuro no embassy ni say me mfa visa no emfa ma na there's no relationship between one sa wo fase no and a professor no a ono wo sa akuro ni so busa ekuro ni so say na relationship bi ani mintem no form no me celebrate mo na me catch him say nipa na ba oba betena minten no oba betena minten eye wo na obehwe nipa no ana say me na me behwe nipa no okan na broni no ayedai atwekwa akire ena oka say odi ade no court afi Attorney General na owukro ni so no atro di aba ne say osre na on withdraw sa case no ena ono so ka chen say me withdraw sa case ni dia e wo so ode me wo fast no visa no edema no say yo ya de be ma different body no investigate ena papa omode akwa no visa edai amano unim de ntia broni nim say ade no a professor no de court no ono Attorney General ni hu case na ohu say omkro ni be lose case no na omunya lose case ni say kim e ba be template e de ato ho e de ama amanfo foforo afa sa kwan so e de ewura omkro ni mo ene ye ma amanfo hu enti ya withdraw case no Attorney General no atwa koma madam for no offer no ama oma withdraw case no, so that abani nkonko enti broni ohun se ade a me koyi no ohun dananim se enye emfa ho ne sika obeka cho se no case we too and ade so a border around say e fani kro ni ho se obema abontin so nia bebu ni kro na fa so Debi membema abontin so ni memma ye kro no ekwan meda ho ema manfo mfa ho enti sa nipa ba akupewi ye be ma ono nko aba so we can block amanfo no ma me use the same channel no amfa me wura kro ni mo on broni adwen anka bibini Godfred Dame anka be chin ye no man ye dia because na adwen se ekokọ a judges no mo betena ho no ye betimi no aka kasa because Akufo-Addo na appointed broni man so ye nyesa. Look at ahoden a odi ase adewi mu enkoda yira a Ghana ho na Attorney General no tikrum ho omo ntimi anhwehwe nkura na amfa ma Ghana fo obi beka ase wa hu nkoda no etie ye kohwehwe ye nkura ne nompe enom kutu di baaye nipa na ohun nkoda no Attorney General ada na bie case emfa ho ato forcing case we yes still LC o koto bibi o my Ghana koto bibi nipa na yet all ton ade na ma ye no say ohia enyina so a etre say ye betua ade no na ye krampo no ye to ade a ye tua ene ye friend letters of credit no enti se ebeji atum no de just ye sign ena ato forcing ko sign ye ama minister no ye in charge the substantive minister main one no se tekpe abe testify or court say ono ne man nipa no kwan say on sign afidie ba asem bio se ambulance ne ye se enye no adentina director na owo ministry of finance no ono na sem no ye yi na free ho say eno de attorney general ne say oni sa director no chief director na wo ho no oni a kire bio na mebusa wo se deputy finance minister issue letters of creditor na wakwa jisika bidi ana. These are the things that was established in Ghana for say. Why am I koto ambulance no? Enye minister na koto ambulance o. Minister no at office. Wona ose na se. Wako I say a year ba abusua mu. Na abusua no de ohwe sika sem so no e wo ho. Enti de okoye dokno no wa kyero na ode akoma abusua and treasurer no the occupy ice blog aba sa but enye the ote ho na all church osika no on ne koto ice blog no indi so bi ko na kululu aba ice blog ne ho a on jampo line no straight ma the odisika no ma yes ye nkoto. What about omo ana omo hihye mu a omo be gi sika no ekoye ekoto nyoma no na che say o person attack a political figure so that it will be a blow on your opponent because the other nkofo no more chain you know they may not be seen as political animals, they may not be seen as or as political figures because chief director no or district ministry hono no ebeye den say obetimi attack and say o NPP ni anaso o NDC ni inti say eba say Ekufuado amaye the chief director akotum amaye the chief secretary or treasurer or ministry or akwakotum a people will not be well familiar with sa newman say chief director no oh say on the ministry ho so ebeye din say obeka say o NDC ni anase o NPP ni. This is where the issue is. So yen targeted politically. Political witch hunt. Na yemfa ade no onka ho kra yemfa no nkosim. To say ASP agozo issue no. Martin Pebu say wo Godfred Dame catch and say ASP agozo no asem no onka ho. But who said that now then the can ho? Who said that what did not come ama ASP agozo no ne busua ne yere ne ma how ne otete a odi ne kom emfa wo ho because o pese wo achieve a certain political gains bi ninia Ekufuado ne appoint wo but Ekufuado appoint wie na wo di attorney general akonya ne to ho no na amemu fufuro na aban fufuro ba ninia obekọso atena Ghana ni mo na emrafun bi a ekwan boni bi a wodi ni pefa so no obi nso de wo ana wa busua wo yonku bi odofo bi enso befa so bi ye pese ye bob ye chichire oman ko nanim efri enkwase asem die hu se enanu na jeje wo ho no jeje nkoofo bi ye mi sei kofo nkoofo aba me nso be ye omu sei na me busa se oman na ye chichire no na ye titiri ko yanim ana ye titiri ba yechi say because of say any useless thing bia ni abetna ho na atake nipa time na ye discuss tali mama ye nwen and one funny aspect in say the people who are running the state now, they have no shame, they are not remorseful, they cannot even sense that adie bia ye no and that makes them insensitive and they do not want to use their conscience. Yes. They do not want to use their conscience. Omuni ahunim. Omo ahunim no ewu. Domu ya de tse abodamfo. And this is it. Omo ya de tse abodamfo. Into a big general publicly. Attorney General no on resign or china. Because oye nkwasiade emma ho seat no ebedi ho. Because election 2024 no election petition 2020 no oni attorney friends chief justice any EC lawyers ekunaivo ye emma ekom favor, and omo principle ni say as long as NPP stays in power, they also stay in power, and so they will continue to perpetuate stupidity. Unianum accountability day no the day of reckoning is gradually rearing its face. It will rear its face and it will later become clear. Afi enim ni bezi na oye ho hwia enyi. Ya chichi oman o ye mbo nkukobu. Ya chichi oman e de oman no esi kwantimpon bi so. Na se omo ayede mra ase omo nsa se omo mfa mo oman no ho bra no se adwen we ne wo mutrim se Akufo-Addo ne appoint minti no mekoso ama safeguard Akufo-Addo mekoso na me de tumi no memfa enkoche AS friends ABAJ memfa nkonkoche Charles Besiu memfa nkoche Tiwa Adodankwa memfa nkonkoche omo amabobọ kro no pi ewo ma aban na emum no omo understanding of fighting corruption say let's make every means possible na yemfanchi NDC ni ya de chi NDC ni dia eno ano no busa ho se adai na adenti na abuga pele issue no NDC fo no ansori ankodi na chi because NDC fo no who said there was a cause, and so abuga pele one misappropriated public fund, you have to face the repercussion, the consequence you have to face. And they allow the law to do its work. But Busa say adenti and omo di we because omo who say muni case but mo person mo force wa a create unnecessary case so that a bit disadvantage will be so that a best say will be. This was the same strategy. Ko 4 year ya. Odi chatuchika atakotu mu. Echi no. Ono ase oyi chatuchika ta say odi so de matuma wie. Afi oko hospital a yesi an e made endien ene we release you on. Ena me release you on. Ena chatuchika ta say why no we jimi say wako hospital wako hwe no ho yare na yesi ma ne ma prison obi wa obe sorry obe prison obi. There was no basis for Kofotia or Chachikata etumo no. Meanwhile 2007 honu baby a wobeka say talo oil ni cosmos oil abama ya discover oil in commercial quantity no na eye adwuma adwuma wanwaso a Chachikata beye o ministry ho eni sa sector ho ene ma Ghana ne e boast to say ye oil a yetu nipa na yeti ni tumo onu ni nyansem koko school so kusunya law na odi aba beye judge but okura GNPC no na the direction ni career direction exercise or spending the time in our deep GNPC just to get Ghana where she is now where Ghana is now, Chatuchikata and Sawo. But every yano, ne nasi and say, yen chinchim Ghana mrano. Niem fan Chatuchikata and Kotum, niem prove a point. Entre Ghana for the same principle. NPP to me Antony Ninia NPP nin to Mudao. Malam Isa case a back of 4 time. Malam Isa case a back of 4 time. Na Malam Isa ni NPP ni or a different political party ni. Go for strategy say yeah the year inclusive governance was one wine. Or go for Malam Isa bae. Sika bi pre e de Malam Isa kwa kotum. But that SK Boafo Tikumasi dim kwasiasem. Or anywhere who na chrono koso kofo amemum safuma afomo dictionary ni all those newman chrono ko ene kofo antimi ehu ba na kofo epekwan bia so de achicha chatuchikata ede atum ene Victor Saloni minia me pese mi mamu hu senya nkofo bi beje amemu a omode amemu tumi no eye. What you say? But I'm glad. Say Mahama making it clear. Say, my power. Na corruption no enko yese or kochi NDC for nkwa nebe MPP for nkwa nebe corruption and a friend say fight no. Say na abam na wayem fun so a. Ebe prosecute nso so emrane ni udi a enye ono na achew e Ghana mra na achew. Similarly, NPP abam na so ofri aban ni mu na se emrane ni udi a emrane edu enwadi and there wouldn't be any political which hands biya sa kwa wesu na ye fa so titire o man that positions Mahama so well say e wo say ukoto abama no me power to look at the things playing before you unim di onim nyansa unim di oba odi mpuntu odi ma unim di oba oma rule of law oma emraye adwuma wo man no you know nya afi na me power to number ni 0240258269 chewadwin em for just 2 minutes be fan chewadwin ni use just 2 minutes be em for chewadwin obi at the ebony. Hello. 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 And also I'm saying in the call on you know. Hello, Minia. Hello. Intimi naso. I'm afraid I think so on network in the way issue. Yeah, they are from there. I'm more try some friend now. I think so on network no issue.